Hello there, Libra. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about November. November is going to have 5 weeks in it, so we're going to have 5 columns and 3 rows as per usual, but yeah, longer. And so let's go ahead and pull some cards from this Devine Abundance deck that will take us to a place of knowing our 2 guiding words or phrases for the month. Let us go ahead and pull for Libra. One for Libra. And one more. This. So we'll go ahead and set these aside and read what these are. All right. So yeah, this is the full overview, right? So let's talk about what we have here. We have guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Look, there's a boat and it's got a big star to follow. That's awesome. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. I like that. That's very nice. Excellent. And faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I can imagine. So that's pretty awesome. Love that for you. This is great. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and lay out all the cards for November. I just want to thank you again all for your likes and subscribes. I also want to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not fit everybody. And of course, I am, super grateful that you're here. And some of you I met in person, so that's really cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I feel like it's an exchange we're making right here. You are important to me in ways that aren't quite describable. So I feed off your energy, and I'm hoping and wanting for you to stick around, share my page with other people, and indeed we will continue to grow like a community. I love that. The messages I have for you from my spirit are that we are all needing to stay in gratitude this month. And as we're in gratitude, we can be in gratitude for what we have or what we don't have. Sometimes it's a blessing not to have something. And of course, we want to stay in gratitude and occasionally pause this month and really just appreciate where we found ourselves, because it's going to be cool. I trust you to be in a wonderful place where it's going to be really awesome. The private message I have for you, Libra, that is just for Libras, is to be honest this month and practice self-care. So that can be honest in any way, shape, or form, whether it's with yourself. It could be a private affair entirely with yourself and yourself alone, or it could be something where you need to be honest with a partner. But it's all about self-care. Really, that's the overall writing theme, is self-care for you, so that whatever you're doing, you need to be taking care of yourself. Okay, doesn't matter what form it takes. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not going to pretend to be a doctor, but I think that self-care is important. Okay, and if going to the doctor seems important, do it. It's excellent. I like the idea. Okay, so then let's go ahead and talk about the overview of November, right? So we're going to have the 5 weeks. Let's go ahead and talk about October 29th through November 4th. All right. Your financial foundation is getting solidified, or your foundation is to be noticed and recognized and appreciated / studied and taken care of, right? You want to make sure that you're doing the right things here. We want you to pay attention to it. And if it's not what you want it to be, think about that, right? So everything about your financial foundation is on tap this particular week. Options are going, this is the Four of Pentacles, of course. The Seven of Cups is speaking specifically of too many options that are blocking you. You're feeling a little bit uncomfortable in where you are and what's going on with so many options on the table. You're like, where do I go? What do we do? Where do I go? What do we do? And then we can return to some of these words. One of them is guardian or guidance, and one's faith. So you can practice your faith, whatever that is, totally into it, no matter what. And once you get your guidance figured out, your North Star will be obvious. So the confusion will go. So is the money what's guiding you or helping create the North Star? Interesting, because here's the trick. This card here is the Magician, and it's your solution, which is to say you can have anything you want as long as you're willing to make the effort to get it. Here on the physical plane, you have the tools, you have the know-how, you have all knowledge and understanding. All you have to do is do the work, okay? So exquisite. We're going to go in depth on this at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and do the rest of this overview first. The 5th through the 11th of November, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is talking about family money. This can be the family money when we say your personal family, which is you and your person, if you're having a significant other in your personal household, with children or not with children, it doesn't matter. But it has to do with your household and your household money situation. So that'll be on tap this week. Relationship possibility will possibly block you. So the Two of Cups is here in the blocking department. And the Four of Wands, showing that the answer will come when you and your partner get on the same page mentally. You will have a marriage of ideas, and the foundation will be laid for you and your partner to make things the way you want them, because you've finally discovered what you both want, and now it's clear. Yay, I like that very much. Now, next week over, the 12th through the 18th, Foundation and Power is coming up for you. You've got, so far, Wands, Pentacles, and Swords in the fours. You're only missing one, and that's the Cups. It'll come up later, I'm sure of it. So let's look. We have the Foundation and Power, the Four of Swords here. It's up for review. We'll talk about it. Looks like you may be given more power, but it's going to make you nervous. The Two of Swords is here saying you're nervous, you're concerned, maybe having a little fear factor issue about whether or not you have the capacity to fill that role. Oh yeah, you do. Just saying. From over here, I can tell you, Libra, you do. You have all that you need to get there from here. And the Queen of Pentacles is here saying, and we're going to get you paid. So don't worry. We'll fix your finances while we're at it. So this is cool. I feel like a big solution has come out. You and your partner have come up with a plan. It's coming together perfectly for you to gain more power and more finance. Huzzah! And then, of course, the next week over, we're looking at the 19th to the 25th. The Empress shows up to say, you can have anything you want, and all you have to do is let the universe know what you want, and you've got it. It's coming, okay? It'll come serendipitously, but you'll have it. Just let the universe know, and be careful what you wish for. Whisk? Wish and ask. Whisk. Okay, so be careful what you wish for, all right? Because it's truly awesome, and it will come to you some way. Just allow it to be, all right? King of Cups is happening here, and this is an emotionally based male who may get in the way of you dreaming your big dream, which is not really going to work out. But the 10 of Wands is showing me that you're going to take your ideas and go. Like, okay, if you want to do this, blah, 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 whatever, I'm going to dream a big enough dream that takes me away from you. Bye. And it will be very short-lived, this whole shenanigans with this fella. All right? Excellent. Love that. Final week, November 26th through December 2nd, we are looking at the Death card, releasing something. I'm thinking you're releasing whatever the hell was going on with this King of Cups. Bye-bye. Bye. It might have been a relationship. Could be physical stuff. Could be a way of thinking. Interesting. So you'll be giving something up, and it will be part of what's going on this week. Page of Pentacles is going to show up with new information about money, but it's going to be like blocking information. It's not going to be helpful right now. You just have a lot on your plate. And the Hanged Man here is saying, try not to get hung up on the little stuff. Okay, if you and your person are separating, sorry about that, number one, because this King of Cups could be, right? You wishing the big wish, King of Cups is going, oh no. And you say, bye. So over here, you're giving it up. You're giving him up. The Death card is you giving him up. The job comes through, right? We were talking about the job 2 weeks prior. And presto changeo, the Hanged Man is here saying that, yes, indeed, you're going to be able to get what you want, but you're going to have to let something go, okay? Meaning that if you have an idea about how it should go and you're like, wait, this is what will make it perfect. It's not going to be perfect. And you don't want to get hung up on little things like who gets the electric toothbrush and who gets the coffee maker and who gets the, you don't have to be worried about that. You're going to have enough money to take care of yourself. You probably won't even need, you'll have a different living situation for sure. So I want you to know that you are not going to be a person who needs to fight over little physical silly stuff, okay? And the alternative is to have to store all that little physical silly stuff. Ooh, nobody wants to do that. So be careful what you're doing there, but don't get hung up on little stuff. It'll only be a pain in the neck for you. When it's easier to just release it and go, okay, bye, I'm out. I'm taking my personals, I'm out. I got my toothbrush and my tennies, I'm out. So that's fun. We have the Crow Tarot here. We're going to add to this first week of November, pre-programmed, all ready to go for you, Libra. Let us talk about what's happening this first week, okay? The financial foundation is interesting. I'm not sure why your money is making you walk away from somebody, but the Eight of Cups is here saying that you need to walk away from somebody. Maybe this is somebody who's shown up with their hand out one too many times, and you're like, me and my financial foundation can't afford you. Sorry, hun. Love you, but I can't afford you. But you will take your ideas and go on out on the road. You will be sharing your ideas with the universe, and that will be brilliant because you're teaching somebody something that you know very well. And we like that. So maybe if you can move them on down the road with some of your wisdom, then hello, they can maybe go learn to do it there somewhere else. Bye. That would be good. This card here is talking about the Seven of Cups. Too many options showing up for you. You're having so many options and possibilities. They're all blocking because you can't decide. You're so confused. Okay? I'm not mad at you for being confused about what's on offer because there's a lot and it's lovely. But you want to look at what they are, see which ones have the earliest expiration date, and sort of kind of weed them out, right? Weed out which ones don't have you moving towards your dreams and goals. That should probably be your first one, and then which ones expire first. Those things will get you where you want to go carefully. We have the Queen of Cups here. This lady here is going to be emotionally based, and she will be wanting to help you in some way. So I think that, but she's also going to be blocking. So that's interesting. Maybe she's the one you're walking away from over here. Stuff's happening, right? And we have the Five of Swords. You not being able to take your power back, even in little situations. You're being blocked from taking your power back. Well, that's frustrating as heck. Sorry. But the Magician is here saying you have the tools at your disposal to do whatever you want, as long as you're willing to do the work. Okay, so maybe you've been asking other people to do the work and it's like not happening. No wonder. Because you can't if you don't do it yourself. All right. Justice is here. Fairness is a possibility. After all is said and done, things could become more fair. All right. So with Justice playing at the same time as the Magician, I really like that very much. And Temperance is here, saying to just go with the flow. Try not to over control the situation. Taking your power back is no. So go with the flow. All right. It'll turn fair, and you'll just have to do all the work yourself. Okay. So everything you've been trying to do is a lot. So let's look at some of these cards. We need to clarify this story. It's a bit of a messy story. I'm not going to lie. So I want to clarify some of this for you, Libra. All right. So let's go ahead and program these. Father, Mother God, Star Brothers and Sisters, please guide me for Libra for the first week of November. Thank you. So let's talk about, I want to do these two. I want to do this one for sure. I really kind of like the way that came out. So, well, these two and this two. Yeah. All right. So we're going to pull one for the Four of Pentacles. It's right there. Boom. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. And the Five of Swords. That's it. Okay. We're going to put all this away. And let's talk about what's going on here, okay? Right on. We have the Four of Pentacles. Foundation of your finances. Path to mastery. You're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you will soon master. Fabulous. You're about to fix your money and know how to fix it forever. Yay! Love that. Perfect. The Eight of Cups is here talking about letting someone go that no longer suits you or is no longer helpful. Guided lessons. Your higher self is guiding you to make mistakes so you can learn important lessons. So, this little person here that you're going to walk away from was a lesson for you, and you're learning the lesson. Yay. Just take it. Take the lesson. You will be able to teach some people something that you know, and it will feel very fulfilling for you, and it will be very nice. Yay. The Seven of Cups is here in the blocking department, in the making. You're entering a new reality, opening up to new levels of you and where your best self exists. It's your time to shine, so don't hold anything back. So, with all these options, are any of them set up to have you reach your dreams and goals and not freaking hold back at all? Just totally no holes barred, all you, boom. That'd be awesome. I think you should really do that. If you can do it, you should do that. That's how you pick, right? This lady, this Queen of Cups in the way, possibly someone you're walking away from, all good. Maybe the lesson, right? Now then, the Five of Swords, taking your power back, but not really, right? Not really able to take your power back, right? The unseen. Things are not always as they appear. Be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. Okay, so there's a reason you're not able to assert your power in the situation. Just keep an eye out, see what it is, all right? There's possibilities abounding. You just have to be open to them, right? Magician telling you, of course, you can do anything you want as long as you're willing to make that effort, all right? Things are coming into fairness with justice here. Things are going to start to balance. Anything that's been out of balance is going to start to balance. Yay. Love that. And of course, temperance. Because you can't push your ideas right now, just go with the flow and see what comes, all right? Don't forget to use your own guidance right here, and your faith, because your own personal faith is going to do a wonder for you in keeping you on track. All right? Well, thank you so much for being here, Libra. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you haven't already, do so now. Or leave me a comment. Let me know how I saw you at a fair or something like that. I'm doing Renaissance fairs now. Very exciting stuff, and I love seeing you all in person and reading in person, but I also love seeing you here. Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk next about the 5th through the 11th. Thank you.